Hi, this is Jeff from Airstream Nerds. Every camper should have some sort of surge protection. I have another model hooked up to my camper now, but I upgraded to this Progressive Industries model PT30X. This is roughly 300 bucks. When I get back, I'm going to open up the box and we're going to take a look at it and talk about it.
Airstream song, cruising to the campsite singing our song. Airstream song, we are the Airstream Nerds.
Alright, so like I said, this thing cost me close to $300 on Amazon. My previous surge protector is about half of that. I don't know off the top of my head the differences between the two, but this one has many more features and options, and it will protect my camper that much better. So I guess it comes with some assembly required. So we'll put these on later, but it comes with the flip-up lock and cover. So that snaps the lock in place, so your cord goes down there. It comes with some screws to screw these on. There's 3 screw holes, but they sent me 4 screws. So unless I'm missing something, that's what that's for. So this, I guess it's the model PT30X, which this is for 30 amp connections. They also have a 50X or 50 amp connections. This connector, this is a locking tab, I believe. Allows you to lock a chain through this so you can secure it to your pedestal, so you don't have to worry about thieves taking it with you. So if you got a little lock and a chain, you can just hook it right up to this, and it would at least take a criminal more than a second or two to disable this and take it away. On the side, you have a nice little handle to unplug it. Sometimes these things can get tight, and it's nice to be able to just grab it with a couple fingers and yank it out. It's a heavy-duty plastic. There is a LED display, which we'll go over in a bit, and there is a list of the codes that come up on the side, which is nice to have on a sticker on the side. That way you're not having to look for your manual when you're running into issues. Now this is a weather-resistant box, so this is made to sit outside in the rain. So don't freak out. Put this expensive thing outside and it gets wet. It's made for this. It has a lifetime warranty on it. So if it ever gets jacked up, you just contact Progressive Industries and they will send you a new one. So let me put this cover on, and we'll take it outside and we'll connect it up on the pedestal here at my house, and we'll see what shows up on it. All right, so the instructions say to plug your camper into the device first, then plug it into the pedestal. And when you do that, the error code should show up as a 0. Error 0, as you saw earlier, that means a normal use. So if you have an E0 rotating through, that's good. And then it rotates through. It stars the voltage of 120. Can't see because of the sun here. So it's voltage of 120, the amps, and the hertz. So it goes error code, voltage, amps, hertz. and it just does that every couple of seconds. It rotates through, and it'll do that the entire time that you're using it. And that is basically the use. And like I said, you can use this to put a lock on there. I'm not going to worry about it. I've got a different one that I use at my house. And let's go back inside and we'll talk about some of the other features, and I'll give you what I think. All right, so this thing has a lot of features. It continuously shows, like I said, it scrolls through and letting you know the status of the power coming into it. There's a time delay for the AC compressor, so if you plug this thing in and your compressor is on, it takes a couple minutes for it to cut on. So don't freak out if you plugged in and it doesn't immediately start powering your stuff. There is a delay circuit. There's surge protection. There's a surge indicator on here. If it does see a surge, it protects you against reverse polarity and open neutral and open ground. AC frequency protection, accidental 240. So if you plug this in somewhere and somebody didn't know what they were doing and there's actually 240 volts. It happens occasionally, from what I've read, in people's homes when an electrician doesn't really understand what they're doing, or a handyman does it and they just tap off of a 240 line and put a 240. This is not a 240 volt plug. This is a RV plug. I'm sure there's official electrics name, but this is not for 240 volts. It's still 120 volts, just like an ordinary lamp outlet in your house, but it's made for the RV cords. There are 240 plugs that look like this, and this will plug into a 240. So if you accidentally plug this into something that's a 240 volts, this will not pass the power through to your camper and kill everything in your camper. It will, and it also will not blow this up. So you will not destroy this or your camper if you do have that unfortunate event happen. Like I said, the display rotates, and it'll also show a previous error code. And so if you do have an open ground or something like that, it stays on there and until you've actually unplugged it and reset the power to it. Like I said, weather resistant. It's a microprocessor in here, and like I said, the built-in locking bracket. Those are all the features that are listed in the manual. I was incorrect before. It's only 2 screws. There's a third screw hole, but there is no hole to put the cover on. This is a pretty hefty, beefy thing. For as much money as you spend on your camper, whether it's an Airstream or any other brand, what's $300 additional dollars? This thing seems like it will protect against every type of issue. That, with a lifetime warranty, you only need to buy it once. I definitely recommend this surge protector, or in the least some sort of surge protection, power protection device for your camper. Whether it's this one or a lower model or a different brand altogether, you got to have something on your camper to protect your investment. This is Jeff from Airstream Nerds, and I'll see you on the next trip.